Hey everyone, today I'm going to give you a step-by-step demonstration on how to make an authentic Brooklyn style thin crust pizza. We're going to do a few things before we actually get to cooking in our preparation, just to be sure everything is sanitary and we're all ready to go. Now we have our hands washed and we got our apron on, so we're ready to go. As you can see, I've got a few of our items that we're going to use already set up. We're going to do a little bit of prep work. I'll walk you through all the stuff that we have and then we'll get started cooking. I have our main ingredients ready, but I'm going to show you a nice technique to just cut up some fresh herbs in a way that really releases the flavor and really will enhance your pizza. It's called a chiffonade. We're going to take these fresh herbs here and we're going to start to break these up. We're going to take the biggest leaves, we're going to stack them like this, and we'll take the little ones, put them inside. Next we're going to roll it up. We're going to make a little tube, just like this. This is very easy, but it really gives your pizza a nice taste, and it just gives it a nice look too. Now that we have our tube like this, we're going to take our knife and we're just going to cut little ribbons of this basil. And what this will do, it'll give the cut a lot of surface area, and it will really release a lot of that flavor, and it'll give us a lot of flavor out of just a little bit of the herbs. Now that we have all our ingredients set up, we're really going to get into the pizza making. Before I start on the dough here, I want to just let you know that I turned on my oven to 500 degrees. I also have a pizza stone in there. This is the only way at home you're really going to be able to replicate that brick oven feel of the pizza crust. Those ovens, either wood burning and brick oven stoves, really get up to about 900 degrees. But we can get pretty close to a crispiness and a nice texture at 500 degrees in our oven with the pizza stone underneath the pizza cooking. Now we're going to start working our dough. I have 2 pieces of pre-made dough here. It's pretty easy to make at home. A little yeast, a little flour, a little water. Let it sit for a day or two, or you can go to your local pizza shop and you can get some. It's more fun to make it at home, so why wouldn't you want to do it? To get started, we're going to take some regular baker's flour. We're going to lay it out on our clean surface. Now, this is because the pizza really, the dough is going to be on your surface for most of the time. We're not going to get fancy, we're not going to toss it because it's not really necessary. As you can see, as I'm talking here, I'm just kind of letting the dough fall out, and it's already starting to take that nice round pizza shape. And this is just because we let the dough get warm, and its elasticity is nice, but it's got enough weight to it where it's really starting to pull out. Now that I'm here, toss it down on my surface, and I'm really going to start shaping it into this round circular form that we want, that we know out of a basic pizza. This is more of an artisan style, so it doesn't have to be really round. If it's more of an oval, it's okay because it's going to taste the same anyways, right? As you start to work the dough, it's going to get a little sticky. So you can add a little bit of flour to it. We don't want to add too much because we don't want to start to change the consistency of the dough. When you get to a shape that you like, you can go ahead and flip it over. And now we want to make our crust. All we want to do is we want to use our fingertips, and we want to kind of push out like we're playing a piano almost, like a full piano chord. You get to the edges, you're pushing down, but you're pushing out, you're being gentle with it, and that's just going to get us that nice crust on the end where there's going to be no sauce and cheese. It's a nice little, I like to call it my dessert with my pizza, because you get that crust, finish it off, it's a great way to end a meal. Now, to build our pizza, we're going to start with a nice marinara sauce, very traditional. I went for the organic brand at our local supermarket, but if you really want to get intense and make your own, you can do that too. It's real simple. We're going to take a ladle, or a big spoon if you don't have a ladle. We're going to put some in the center. I go for about 1.5 ladlefuls. Take the bottom of your ladle or spoon, and you're going to start to circle it out. You don't want to get too overzealous with this because the sauce is going to spread out a little bit when it's cooking. And you want to have that nice clean crust to finish your pizza off. Next thing we're going to do is cheese. Now don't be afraid to be a little liberal with your cheese, because that's everyone's favorite part. So we're just going to load it on. I usually go for about 2 handfuls. Spread out nice and even over your pizza so you have a nice good crust still that doesn't have any cheese on it. But all your sauce you really want covered up. You get a good tasty pizza, you want a lot of cheese in every bite, but not too much that we overload our crust. Now that we got our pizza ready to go, we're going to go ahead and get it in the oven. Now what you want to do is you want to tilt the pizza shovel, get it all the way to the back of your pizza stone, and then from the front you're going to kind of start to push off. And as you do, you want to just kind of help this along as it slides out. I'm going to make sure we're on the very back edge. And it's going to come right out. And look at that, perfect fit. While we're waiting for that to finish, we're going to go ahead and dig into this first pie that we did. It's a plain pizza, it's looking great. We're going to go ahead and cut it up now. And now for my favorite part, enjoying it. Friggin' awesome. I want to thank you guys for checking out my demonstration speech on how to make and enjoy a pizza. Now I'm going to go enjoy this with my family.